Hello and welcome back to another live stream on the city of Elysian in Cities Skylines. I hope everyone is having a great day and a great time, because I certainly am. So, see what we'll do here today, but before, hello Mil, how are you? Welcome back. Just climbed the mountain, whoa, and it's my birthday soon, fun times, that's pretty good. Miss you too, yeah, and it's 1st of July, definitely. It's been last week I didn't live stream because, well, it was my birthday last Saturday, so that's why I haven't done that. Hello dude, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Pretty cold, ain't it? Yes, it's way too cold for me. I can't survive in this cold, unfortunately. And my Wi-Fi is bad. I can tell if the stream even started. Yes, it started. Hello Arlas, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I hope everyone is having a good day. Alright, so last time we loaded the game after an update from Cities Skylines, and we've noticed that all our demand for commercial had gone. So no more demand at all. Now, there was another update after that was supposed to fix the problem. And I'll be honest, this is the first time I load the game after that. On Damascus, that was actually fixed, but it seems like it's not in this city. So I'm not so sure what to do about that. I've removed quite a lot of buildings for commercial as well, and I haven't noticed them regrowing, so not completely sure what we can do, but we'll see. We'll keep an eye on this. There's a lot of other things that we can do. We do have some demand for offices, so we can look into that and see if that helps us out. But for now, we will just build things out. But if you see in here, the ratio for commercial is very, very low compared to everything else. So really weird. All right, so I think we can start by just taking a look around and see how our commercial in the other regions are going. Oh, we're actually having new buildings coming up. All right, although we have lost quite a few. I'll delete those, and hopefully by doing this, we'll start having new buildings growing. Now it makes sense that we don't, like, it seems like we don't have demand, because we do have a lot of zoning for that, and that is basically one reason why that demand is so low at the moment, because they can build whatever they want. So let's wait a little bit. I will remove these abandoned buildings and we'll see then what's gonna happen. By the way, I noticed that connection might be struggling a little bit, and I think, yeah, that's me. I made a mistake. I'm uploading the new episode for Wednesday, and I forgot that there was Tchelow. Now it's not anymore, and hopefully the connection should be stable, or as stable as possible. Let me know if it's not. Where I go? No worries, Mew. See you later. Thank you for joining anyway. Let's take a look at the other side here. Yeah, there is plenty of buildings that I'll remove these as well. We need to sort of reset the state here. They're regrowing, which is quite good. But let's remove the ones that are having like big issues. And why so much crime in here? Interesting. What do we have in terms? We actually have police stations quite close by. So yeah, they're good. All right. Just another look around, analyzing like my walk around to see if we have any other issues around the place. Yeah, another building abandoned in here. That's okay, I guess. This area should be all good. And back here, there's quite a lot of buildings in here. Just you. I'll say goodbye. Alright, I'll let them go a little bit. I'll speed things up as well. So we may get those buildings growing a little bit faster. And we'll go back where we were building before. Alright, big area. So these are all offices, right? And we do have some hotels in here, which is good to know. Some of them need more offices still, which is interesting. But one thing that I wanted to do is actually change these for that variation, just because it's a little bit taller and matches with the other one. All right. Thank you for sharing the live, although I can't see your name, but thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So let's also remove all of this. And we will do the ones ourselves later on. Place on this area that we already have buildings. I think that'll make sense. And we'll see how that goes. In terms of population, what we have at the moment is big need for jobs. No wonder, like we were good before, but with the lack of commercial in the city all of a sudden, I think that created a problem in there. Let's hope that gets fixed soon. David, hello, how are you? You can stay, nice. We need a river wide or, well, canal side park. We will do a park on this area over here. So that's the idea there. Need industry? Kind of. And not really. If you look at this, we have a good mix in here. We're not exporting anything, but we certainly need more commercial. That's what we need at the moment. But why are they telling me that I need more industry? Has this been rebalanced again? I'll listen to you, Mil, and I will do more industry. Yeah, let's do more industry. Yeah, hello, how are you? Arsen, hello, welcome as well. And hello. Is there a way to get mods on PS4? Unfortunately not. You can't get mods on consoles. It's very sad, but unfortunately it is what it is. Let's see if this helps. Might use this area. We do have the cargo terminal in here. This is quite messy in here as well. I might change the position of the warehouse in there, but we'll see if that helps a little bit. Yeah, demand is going down for industry. Good. Let's see. Hello, Jax. How are you? You're losing money. Not really. We lose and get money back. I'll keep an eye on this. Maybe you're right and I'm not paying enough attention. 14.7. All right. And make a little area in Perth, like in between the freeways. Make a little area. It's industry. Like some water-friendly rocks in the canal. This is not a canal. This is the Amazon River. Respect our river. Anything that I'll put in here will roll right off. But we can do something about that. And certainly do something about that. Still need to do the crossings in here. But what we can start doing maybe is with the park in here. I'll bring this road across and then we can start that park. And I think this road will come through here somewhere. Very surprising, totally random question. Yeah, you're German. Yeah, he's Dutch. The Amazon River then is nature. Yeah, this was an accident that we end up doing, and I'm glad that with that, like, was a nice accident and turns out pretty good. Hello AQ, how's your day? Very good, very good. It's been busy recording quite a lot of things, but yeah, managed to get all of that done and good progress. So can't complain about that. I think. I'm not sure if I'll get this right, but I think if I go here, 50 meters, that'll be enough. Apart from the fact that it doesn't have any zoning in there. Alright, looks good. And the other thing that I might do is I'll bring this one and let's connect this and this. And I'll do a little bit of changes in here to make these slightly nicer. If I can, I don't know if I'll be able to. I think this I will want to make it straight. So if I make this straight, I'll actually need to bring this one over here. And then we can try and do something like this. Yeah, that's all right. And we do some changes in here to make sure that this is all in the right place. This I'll make it slow, make it a little bit shorter. Same deal. I don't even know if I need to make it an actual slope in there, but how did we do it in here? Slow and bend with 5 meters. All right, can do that. That will look better. Oh, and then we can adjust this over here. And I'll try to do my best to keep it in the right place there. Obviously, this will go somewhere like that. And have to increase the height of this side and potentially fix these over here, which I'll do in a second. Let me see some messages and I'll show you around what I do. How's the speed limits going? I haven't seen any problem yet. Still some issues with those commercial areas, so I'm waiting some of them to get rebuilt. But I think after the latest fix from the game with the new update, I think we are sorted, but it's still taking quite a while for all of that to get built. Look at LA River Reservation Rehabilitation. They are reforming the concrete spillway into an ecosystem. Oh, that's really nice. We need a Mississippi here. Adjusted to perfection. Busy airport. It's quite busy at the moment, which is quite nice, but I'll see what we can do. I'll start with the area for our parking here. As we know, this will be a park, and then we can look inside the river. Maybe we use this little island in here to help us out. Look at this. So nice to see all that people walking in there. Oh, we're starting to see new buildings in here. Nice. Very good. And we're starting to see some demand for commercial, finally. Yes. Okay. We are getting things fixed then. This I will have to change slightly. Let me see what I can do here. Bring this there. And I will change this. I'll do custom. And increase the offset. The only reason why I'm doing this is for the trees to not be like in the middle of the road, like we have in here. Hope that makes sense for you as well. Also notice that we have a bit of land in there that is in the wrong place. Okay, can't push that back. I'll leave it like that, that's all right. Not a big deal. And on this side, we do have a node in here. So, yeah, wrong tool only. Let's do custom. And what I can do actually, put this for that one. We will move that back. That'll be the best we can do there. And this needs to go a little bit further back. Let's go. Hopefully I can fix this. I should bring this here, that one in there. Still pretty tall, but we can fix this a little bit, make it a nicer curve as well. And let's try and fix the elevation there. All right, slightly better. Now for this one again, seems like I need to move it back a little bit, this closer a little bit, and we are good. All right. Managed to get that done. We need to add some bushes to the airport grass. Little ones. Yeah, we can do that. I'm gonna send you a screenshot for LA. Let me see. That's quite cool, actually. Oh, now I get what you're saying. Oh, this looks much better without like all that concrete. Can do some mangroves in the area in here. That'll look good actually. Loving the water flow. Yeah, it's pretty strong currents in there. And nice technique to space the palms out of the key. Yeah, live and learn, right? I was doing some other build and I was like, how can I do this? And I'm glad that I figured it out. I think what I want to do here is actually bring this way. Leave it ready for other connections on this side. And in here we can build our park in there. So first of all, trees will get out for a second. What we need to do, hold on. Talking about trees, we need this one. There we go. Now we have the right thing there. Let's grab off this and I'll move it over here. We can get that back. And as we are doing it, I just noticed this as well. All right. Good. Yeah, finally getting some commercial in there, but the goods that we need for that are quite range at the moment. 20, and I'll create a new suburb in there where we add more industry. Okay. Yes, commercial buildings, please do come in. Nice. All right, park. So what I'm thinking is that we can make both sides of the park, both sides of the road, a park, I should say. And we can definitely do something about this. And make that part of the Amazon River, why not? I think we can do like one entrance in here, really. And then I can extend that. This will be the Amazon River Park. I think this is how we can get this. Go, zoning, make it nicer, go back to park, and I'm actually going to remove it so I can see what I'm doing. Want this one over here. I will grab this and add a few options for them in here. And Aromas Mireia, thank you for the roses. The biggest part, thank you very much for the finger hearts and for the roses as well. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much. And hello as well. And for Horsecock, thank you for the follow. And welcome. I hope you enjoy it. Place restaurants at the peak where the river splits with water view. I'm thinking, although the lines in here looks a bit weird. Get something that we can actually work with. The curve here is looking a little bit weird. I'll see if I can make it better. There we go. Not too hard. I think we could get the restaurants in here. And maybe in here we can do some cafes in there. Might be an option. And just one more entrance in here. As for the cafes, what we could do, let me see. I could do one there. I love that these keys are like roads, so it's pretty cool actually. Yeah, I might do a few cafes around the key here. Ooh, will I be able to do one over there? Let's try and see what we can do. That's one heck of a name. Just different name from what we are used to. This area, oof. almost. Maybe, I don't know if this will bring the land into the river. We could try to get this like that. That's all right. Do you have like some tables hidden in there? It's all good. Not a big issue. And we add a plaza in here. I actually want to do this. And we can do something in there. And from here, what I'm thinking, well, this goes straight there. I don't know if this will work, but I can try and see what happens. All right, I'm happy with that, not too bad. Or water, we bring these into here. And I believe we need water in here and in there. So many people walking, really like that. Alright, starting to take shape. Let me get some water as well. Could you put a few trees on or something on island, please? Yeah, we do. Last gave a suggestion to add some vegetation in there as well. And I think I like that. And Jax is suggesting something similar based on the Bagmati corridor. And I quite like that. Let's look in here. I don't even know what sort of rocks I have or vegetation for water. I think I do have these. Oh, we have these. That's a good point. This would create like a really nice deep blue color in there. And I might use this. So the way it works, let me see if I can do it in a way that I can actually, I know what I can do. I can do it in here. And do this. This actually. These that I want. I think more or less like that. There you go. And then what we could do, if we don't like it, then we can remove it, but just an idea. And we duplicate, put it here, there. It's not wide enough, but it will give us a really nice idea on how that actually works. So bring all this into there. And, sorry, wrong camera. This is basically the difference in the look. This is a much deeper blue watercolor in there compared to the green one. So that's what I'm thinking about doing here, adding all of those and covering the river. It might take a while to do something like that, but you know, we are up for the task. Need to duplicate this one, bring it there. Look at the difference. What was the name? Was right in Discord, I missed it. Oh, I won't be able to find it on the history now. Many questions. Hello, Michael, happy to see some Cities Skylines TikTokers. I'm guessing you also play. I hope you enjoy it. At the moment we are working on changing the color of the water here by the river. Weird that seems like we missed some in here. We did, but we didn't, you know? There you go. For some reason, it missed. Oh, the brave kayakers are still there. All right. Yeah, seems to have a... Oh, we did push the land in there. All right. Well, that's all right. We'll cover that with some vegetation as well. It's quite good, actually. Quite a big difference from there. But before I do more, what I might do is start working on the vegetation in there. Let's look at what we have in here. We have some other options actually that I might take a look and see if they make sense. The only problem for me is to actually find it, but I think got it. Yeah, a little bit bent, and I think it just looks better. All right, just one more tree, as you know. I think this is the fern. No, that's the one that that's a different one. All right. I think we do have some mangroves in here. Let me see. I have a feeling that this is too small. Yeah, unfortunately, these are too small. We can find things to put in there. Need to find the right ones only. Which one are those? Those are lipstick palms, so not actually a water tree in there. This looks like mangroves, which we can use a little bit. Hold on, let me do something like that. Trees and bring this in here. Is it something that looks good that we want to keep and add more? What do you all think? Are you from France? No, Australia. Can't open my Cities Skylines. Hello, Felix. Oh, sorry to hear that. What's happening? Could I get a park bench on island too? We certainly can. I'll use this one. One there, and I would say one over here. Why not one over here as well? I think we should move slightly back. And what about this one? Okay, that's slightly better. All right. This one is on the ground. Good. Great detail. Thank you. And yeah, it's your suggestions that made this happen, right? Let me look at the other messages on YouTube as well, and I'll show you around and drink some water, because I'm talking quite a lot today. Oh, I think I do have those rocks there, Erlas, that you sent. I'll take a look in a second. That might take up the limits, having sand underneath to change the water color. Yeah, true. Depending on what team you have. It's a masochist, keep scrolling instead of searching palm invited. I wasn't looking for palms, by the way, I was just looking at what we had. I think if you have drop anarchy, selecting a tree from move it and pressing the... hold on. Let me try it. I select a tree if move it. Oh, that's a game changer. Thank you for that. Awesome. Awesome. I didn't know that. Good to know. Thank you. Prop anarchy is the incorrect one. Prop control is correct. Yeah, but as this is an older city, I'm still using prop anarchy. You always have terrain conforming movement on. I'm suffering. Don't suffer. That's alright. That is a little bit for everyone here. I think we all agree then that we can do more trees like this, right? And what we do is basically kind of bring that in there. Ooh, wrong place. And I might do on the other side as well. By the way, I want, hold on, one of those. Look at that. How do you write kayak? Don't remember. Have to go in here and find it. Oh, okay, all right, makes sense. I will, just for our last show, be really, really annoyed by me. I'll do this. All right, no more water inside there. It's a little detail in there. Okay, this is being enjoyable. That's all right, sounded so happy. Aleppo, hello, how are you? Good morning, good evening from Australia. Yeah. Am I annoyed? I don't know, are you? And thank you, AQ, for the right pronunciation there. Appreciate it. Let's bring this. I think this is good to bring. I think I got too many. Bring it to this area because this is the more wild area in here. So in my head, it makes sense, you know? It adds some other types of vegetation in here as well. I won't be limiting just for that. We will see what we have. All right. Quite a lot in here. I think I'll remove like a couple in there, maybe that one as well.
At Banhammer Bank, we want you to trust us with your money because it's with your money that we can make.
And that helps me understand what else goes in there.
You give your money to us and it will grow.
Let's see.
That's the plan, at least. Maybe that's too complicated for you. Imagine planting.
Second, I feel like the trees on the narrowest part of the river would get eroded quite fast due to the higher speeds. It might be more realistic to keep them on the larger parts. The only area that the water doesn't flow as fast is actually here by the island. Everywhere else we have this like quite strong current in there. Oh, not so sure. It's alright, we can. Don't need to be like always hyper realistic. Can play around with this and see what we can get there. Thanks, you fine. No. Actually might go well in here. Apart from the anarchy there being annoying. All right, that's a little bit better. The Australian didn't realize at all. Oh, good. certain death if people swim in it. Yes. Fair enough. Yes, water is unrealistic, so there is room for us not to be too. Yeah, exactly. How is weather in the part of Australia you live in? So we're it's very cold and we are about to be very wet as well. That is like an unusual rain coming at the moment, and things will get quite hectic in the next 2 or 3 days, I believe. But move in the wrong place there. But yeah, I think other than that, like from extreme cold as well isn't great. I particularly don't like it, but I, you know, have to live with that and be brave. That's the thing. But other than that, like it's all right. It's been quite a few days this week. We had a day that was like 26 degrees Celsius, which is pretty good for winter. So can't complain about that. All right, this is looking quite nice in here, to be honest. I like it. Let me get a few more of those in there. And see if I can add some at the curve in here. And maybe, just maybe, I can go all the way to the bridge there. All right. Now, for props, I want to actually decals, not props. Let's duplicate these and bring these over there. And then from there, we go over here. What I'm trying to do in here is to actually, well, no, what I'm trying to do to get all this area with the same watercolor. And this one over there. I'll do this corner in a second. This can go over here. And I'll just now get one by one and add them over there. Except that one, but I'll fix that shortly. There we go. We have blue waters in this area. Nice, looking good. I think I will want to add some trees, but in here I'll actually may use mangroves. Is that a mangrove? Yeah. Would make sense in there. Okay. Get me one of those, and it's easier to actually duplicate this. All right. The mangroves actually also look good in here. So I'll add a couple in the middle. Just so we can fill some of the gaps and add some other types of vegetation in there instead of just one. Look at these. It's actually pretty cool. Very wild. Nice. Gas water is just too slow calculated. Hope that improved in CS2. Yeah, same. By what we can see in the trailers, I think it has improved a bit. So, but I want to actually play it to call that out. Gas water feels like a thick jelly. Yeah.
We're back, and we're about to take another question from our
It's going to be
Hey Tina.
winter right now. Things are raining here as well, but generally really warm. Yeah, it's winter now since last month.
There's a whole circus down there. I don't mean like
So 3 months of winter before I can say that I'm getting happier.
sorry, although not the fun kind. One time I heard a lion down there. Either that or
I should live with that. That's an interesting way to deal with the weather. Yeah, it's like, what can you do, right?
you're listening to 90.
It's hot, if it's cold, if it's raining, if it's sunny, there's nothing you can do. We don't want to waste processing power on the water, I get why, but it's a shame. Hope they were able to optimize enough the rest of the game that they could care for the water properly. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully CS2 will have a better water flow or water physics. Test water is the most complex water I've seen in any game so far. It is quite involved, to be honest, and there's quite a lot of water in the game, the map as well. So it makes sense for them to do as much as they can, but they definitely, because of that, uses like a lot of processing power, at least on all the engines that are not optimized for that. It makes sense to also save some memory when doing some things. Look for a while, doing some sub for university. I'll make sure to annoy you a bit with some insights and unwanted opinions. All the unwanted opinions are welcome. Please keep sending them, and good luck with your university stuff. This map's such a gem. Yeah, it's beautiful. Like, it's really, really nice. Hello, team. Good morning. How are you doing? Oh, I said that I would look at the rocks that we have. I forgot about that. Let me take a look. I'm pretty sure that we do have those rocks that you send me. I really like that. I think we do have some more. This is concrete. There's not. Yeah, there we go. This is the surface rock, water friendly, that we could use in some areas in here. Not sure if we need though. I think that'd be too much in here to use any of those rocks. Could use in other areas though. Hold up. If I do, let's say this, can I do the same trick? Oh, I can. Thank you so much, Jax. I think we can then do something like that. Look at it. Kind of like the idea of having this in there. This one I'll make it slightly smaller as well. And which then brings me to that one. Over here might be good enough. And I could do something like that. Not sure if I want to cover the whole ground with that, but it actually looks great, like to give this a mix of nice for the rock in there. Oh, that's looking so good. The more I look at it, the more I like it. Let me add a little bit more industry in here. Get rid of all of that. I think I need to make it nicer as well. Yeah. But I have done that before. And move over here, move over there, and boom. All right. Good enough. Then our park has just been parked for quite a while. But you know what? I'm really, really glad that we're doing this. It looks so good. Like it made me happy. All right, need more water, and I'll read more messages as well. Thing is saying that he's alright, but tired. Yeah, doing too much work thing. I think we're looking for work a few weeks ago, weren't you? Or something like that. I might be wrong though, might be someone else, but I think it was you. Did you find anything? Oh, JC, what is the most feature you are expecting, like improvement to Cities Skylines 2? Oh, that's a loaded question. Let me think. We definitely had a lot of the information about the traffic AI already out. We also had the road tools. From what we know so far, I think there are a couple. One is weather, or namely the seasons in the game and how that can affect the gameplay. And that in conjunction with the new traffic AI, that'll be really, really interesting to see. That'll change a lot how we play the game and how we balance things out. And I'm really looking forward to that mix, because Cities Skylines 1, it gets to a point where when you learn a few tricks here and there, it's all like you just put everything on auto, and then you don't need to worry too much about traffic or anything like that. But with Cities Skylines 2, it seems like as your change grows, or as your city grows and evolves, lots change in how everything interacts with everything, like how people go to a place, so there are no more cars just spawning everywhere. They have to actually go somewhere. They have to park somewhere as well, which is fantastic. And then there is cost for parking, for example. There is cost for public transportation. There is the distance. There is speed. There's comfort. There's a lot that will define how they actually reach their destination. There is their age as well, if they are teenagers, if they are adults or elderly people. So they will decide different ways as well. But there is a lot more in play than just putting down roads and yeah, good luck, you know? So I'm really, really excited to see that. Now, based on, like, we still have what, 10, 11 dev diaries before the game comes out, so that is a lot that we need to know yet, and I'm quite keen on looking at everything. But I love smaller details like the high beams on the cars when it's nighttime. These little things here and there are like they are just fantastic. They're just really, really good. So, and there are some other really nice things that we'll see in the next dev diary. Can't talk about them yet, but you'll see this week, and I'll have a video where I talk about them as well. And just like little details that makes the game 1,000 times better. So there we go. I think this, I hope that makes sense. Zev, hello, PC spec. You can see that on my website. So the link is in my profile page. I have all my PC components in there and everything that I'm using. So just check it out. Tim is saying that, yeah, he found the job like 2 months ago. Oh, good. Work has been crazy, busy, and totally disorganized yesterday. Yeah, I can understand that. I really like your Damascus country builds. Thank you. By the way, if you don't know what the Damascus build is the Let's Play series that we have on YouTube. I usually live stream on both TikTok and YouTube, and I only live stream on this city that you're seeing right now. And on every Wednesday on YouTube, you get my Let's Play series on Damascus. We have, this week, we will go over 600,000 people. So I just recorded the episode earlier today, and that's ready. So that's quite amazing, 600,000 people in the city. So that's quite good. Did you know that our DNA is 50% like a banana? What you say? What are you talking about? Do you know how the level 2-3 Brooklyn and Queen building look different from level 1? I think they're just... I don't remember. Do we have them? Yeah, we do have them here. We have some abandoned buildings in there. I think they, unfortunately, they are all, like, unfortunately, they are at all level 5. I don't know that they change much. I think they just have smaller versions of them for lower levels. I think this corner here was the last corner that we've done. But it doesn't seem that they change much. If you see, those are, well, they're the same level, but very, very similar buildings. If you look at these buildings, for example, where that person is waiting for transport, I don't think they change that much. Oops.
Hi, Tina. Do you believe they put mind control drugs in the water supply? That's a good question, but I don't think so.
Let me get this right.
User to really control.
Sorry.
Can you imagine else's mind? Would you have to do it while they're thinking
Okay,
while they're...
we are
No, mind control
back
is
here.
too complicated. They put stuff in the water to control your...
Can't wait to see Cities Skylines 2. Yeah, same. That'll be awesome.
Right here. You're listening to 9
Week and a half left to my much needed vacation, Team is saying. That's pretty cool, Team. Hope you enjoy it. What are we doing next? I think we have to finish the park here. We got distracted and built this really little nice area in here, and I quite like that. So maybe we move into the park now and see what we can do. Also being busy with my artwork too. Nice. Also made level 1 versus 5, but thank you for answering. We can take a look at that. Let me do a quick test. We don't have like any demand for that, but we could sneak one building in there and see if we get something growing. And speed things up as well. Any building coming up? Coming up? Nothing, nothing. Let's go with bands and slow. Take a look in a second and see if we can see how that looks. All right, back here. Seems like we do actually need more industry. Lots of people walking in here. Busy, busy, nice. And just wondering about like industry. I really don't want to do this. Too close to the train station there. I think I'll do one there. Might do the whole thing here, to be honest. I'll fix like all the trees and all that stuff later on. Not the area that we are currently focused on, so I'm not worrying too much about it. Not enough workers. I don't have enough people in the city come and work in here. We might need to create. I don't think we have created a line in here yet. So that's something that we could do and see if that gets used. Let's go and create over there. Interesting enough, we can get here.
Y'all are keeping it tuned right here, just like we talked about. That's good. And
These would be
hopping at you all around the clock.
maybe a nice one to go all the way over here. And back. And let's see how many. Did it fail? Being weird like that. It's working, but it's just looking funny in here. Well, the trains are going around and the trains just enjoyed all that. So let them run for a bit. And as we connect more and more things, oh, so many people. Look at this. What is that? Where are you all going? Awesome. There's a wave of people just getting here. Oh, they're splitting, but a lot more going there. Let's see. Now I need to see where they're all going. Look at this. Look at that. Wow. They need a way to cross the line there. We'll provide Wow, they're going everywhere. Awesome. But we could do crossing for them in here. Why not? I think that would be actually good. 3 years in the making, so I'm gonna make the best of it. Good. To have a mod list on Steam, I'm curious about what mods you're using to reach 600k with a functioning city. On the other city, I'm using a realistic population, but you can type, if that's working, you can type this and you should get a list of mods. Otherwise, the list in the video description. I'm around 130 and reach the citizen instance limit. Yeah, I'm using one to optimize that. So as you can see, it actually has an increased number in there. Get this while I talk as well. You have 3 anarchy on. The trees are on the roads. Yeah, I know. I'm still clearing this area. I just put the roads in there. I usually leave it on because I want to have just the trees that I'm using. I use a lot of trees and I reach the limits like very, very easily. So I actually want to see when they are on the road and I'll go there and remove them. This is my style, really. So welcome. I think I will get these around here. Might be good enough. Though I may have trouble in there. Hold up. I'm looking at this area. These are 6. It's the best way for me to do this. 4 and 6 are 10. I'll do it in here. And then this will go down over there. I think nothing like now to adjust this as well. There you go. Going back to this. And there are a couple of ways you can do this. I think I'll do this way. I hope it lets me. Kind of does, which then I might change these as well. That's what I'm doing. Hold on. So I did 5 in there. 9. I need 4. Right there. And out, like so. I think that'll be all right. And something else that I can do is actually pulling this a little bit further. And just make it look slightly nicer. All right. They have, there we go. They're already using it. That's what I wanted. When there is a train that comes in here, as you saw, there is a bunch of people just walk all the way here and there and go around. And that's way too far. This is what I want here. Okay, that's hopefully sorted. I keep getting distracted, by the way, and we never finished the park. How to get inspiration for your road layout? Any real-life cities use as an example? No, not at all. Most of the time, I use the the terrain layout to create it. So for example, this area that's quite like organic, I'm using here I use the trees that we had plus the shoreline in there, and then I was just waving around the trees, building the roads, and then obviously with development they remove the trees and build instead the buildings in there. And it's about the same for the residential. When you don't have anything, I do organic layouts. I just follow my nose really, which is basically now this area I use the what we had in here. We had a lot of trees, the shoreline here, so I use that as a guide. In areas, for example, over here we want to see, and no building there. I don't think that'll grow, unfortunately. But we went in here. Man, I don't know why commercial is struggling so much. But we, yeah, wanted for this to have this style of like of low income area and not high density, mid density as well. So that was more of a grid layout. There are other areas. Oh, that is, my commerce is struggling. Most of the times I just use what is available in the area for me. And that's really all that I do. How is this looking? We do have trains coming in here. They stuck somewhere? No, they are not. Although it's telling me that we have like 3 trains coming and that's just 1. But yeah, okay. We have trains stuck anywhere? Nope. Seems like everything is alright. Over here. Yeah, we have trains coming as well. They're taking their sweet time to get in here. Okay, another cargo ship came through. We need to sort that out. How are we doing here? Oh, I think we have an issue in here. Can you see this? We are trying to send trucks, but nothing is being sent. Try to change location for this. Let's see. Do we have issues with our house? That's probably why we are stuck with the clear it and see. It helps. Nope. Oh, we're having issues with the speed over here again. See? Yeah. Why this is happening? I don't know if I have to actually redo the roads in here. Just build them, so it shouldn't be a problem. Now this is interesting. I don't know what might be happening here. I haven't changed anything in the rebalanced industries.
The airwaves. This is 90s pop. Keep it right here.
Fault Tech cameras. If you want the best, you have got to go big. That's why our cameras are the biggest.
Back loading capacity, production rate.
Our lenses, the longest. Cameras aren't
What if I
paintings,
add a new one?
tools used to create. In fact, the most valuable camera is the one that you're afraid to
Would
take
that work?
outside.
Let's see.
Fault Tech, only the best.
The wait is over. It's finally here. Friday night chili bowling.
No wonder
begins
that we're having
right now.
issues.
Every Friday night, anyone who buys 2 games of bowling
what?
gets a free bowl of chili. So don't wait. Book a lane now. Due to recent incidents, the chili will only be distributed at the end of your visit. That way you can enjoy it wherever you want.
That is
At home or on a construction site. In the
interesting.
meantime, you'll have all the fun that bowling can provide. So come
They
on
should-
back and be reminded that you're not actually that good
Yeah.
at bowling. Andy's Bowling Alley.
All right.
This is Tina, and you're frequently listening to 90s pop. Sometimes it's commercials, sometimes it's me, but frequently it's 90s pop radio. It's because you're on the right frequency. Keep it free, right?
So this one is working. No, it's not. It's still 0 fried trucks in use. I'm not really sure what to do. If anyone has an idea, let me know. Shuttle bus might be a nice addition to that train station. Thanks for the mod list. No worries. Already used that mod. Nice. Just worried about these now. Because we can't find anything. Now, is it something wrong with those roads over there? What if I put this over here? Same issue. That is so weird. Are we having that with other warehouses as well? Can I see other warehouse? No. But I know that we have some in here. Another one here. Yeah, freight trucks in use. 4. That's for glass. It's not. Have another one over here. I think we should have. If we don't, I'll add one around here because we definitely could use a warehouse in here. In here might be a good place for that. Ooh, too big. Have to be one of those. Let's see. That'll be commercial goods. Can't export, so we just use it inside. And we have to wait for the goods to come before we actually. There you go. They're coming. Just need to make sure that this is working. Okay, got some. Also not sending anything out. We definitely have issues with pathfinding. Maybe we are at the limit of pathfinding. Hold on. Path units. I have so many path units. It's a good question. We shouldn't have that many. Do I have anything stuck in here? Let's see. I go in there, maintenance, and reset all stuck things. Don't know if that creates path units, but it doesn't seem that that's the problem. Now we have 3 in use. But yeah, it's not letting it create more because we are at the limit in there. And that's the issue. Okay. Interesting. What we can do about that, though. Maybe I have to use a mod to make everyone happy with all like resources and all that stuff, because we can't ship anything around. And the city is not as big to create any types of problems like this. And we are suffering, like, especially commercial areas, it's all dying because we don't have anything like that. That is not fun, but I don't know why those F units are so large in number. Anyway, I don't think I can do anything about that right now. I have to do some research and see if I can fix it. But yeah, let's finish, or start maybe, I should say, this park. I wanted to see if we had any other building that could fit in there. This is too big. Those two restrooms in there. Why not? Maybe this one up here. And we'll definitely do a climbing frame. Actually get these a little bit further in the middle there, so we can play around with this. And between the cafes in here, I'll do a few of those kiosks, especially that they are closer to the water. And I think this one I want to move. Yeah. All right. How are we doing here? Let's increase the price for this. Ale, thank you for the rose. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right, maybe this starts attracting more people as well in here. Let me hide that. And we could do something like that in here. There's some sort of cafe extension in there. And another one over there. Why not? Have the mangroves in there. That'll look pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I like it. I think I could do on all of them, but we need the proper zoning in there. Let's do this. All right, over there. I don't know if I'll do on this one, but I'll see. And over here. I think that's more than enough. No, it's not. That on that one. This is a lot larger, and I don't think that fits. So I'll go with this one. And we need to improve that a little bit, but let me just move that to the side. And in here, I hope this is enough.
90s pop, and I'm DJ Tina. Leaner, meaner, and full of, cleaner?
It's not.
Full of cleaner. Stay tuned.
No, I know you can do it. Why you won't let me do it? Like it's inside the area there. Come on. Be annoying. There we go. Cool. Now each cafe has a nice little table over the water in there. Could it be a zoning issue for the cargo? I don't know, because where is that? Like with this new one that we built in here, like it's being used now. I think those are the PF units. If you look at this, although I don't know if you'll be able to see on TikTok because of the chat, but it tells me that PF units, which by the way I have a mod to increase that, is at the limit. And if it's at the limit, it can't create routes for anything in the city. And I think that might be what is causing the issue there. If I look, I'm lost. There. Look at this now. Still 0. Yeah. I just really don't understand why. Maybe I have many people walking. Could work on a bit of public transportation in here and see if that helps. Let's go with a bus. Look at this. All right, I'll change it to the white version, by the way. Nah, it doesn't really matter. So let's start over here. And then where are they all going? Seems like they're all going into this area and over there as well. I'll bring this over here. Maybe even over there. We go on this side. And it can't go back. Interesting. So if I do this, they can go back. All right, I'll do this then. I'll do one in here just for posterity. And well, let's make it back. Add one there as well. Broken? No, it is not. And hopefully they will start using the bus instead of just walking like crazy around here. By the way, talking about walking like crazy, let me grab... Where is that? Haven't I done any cycling ways in here? I haven't. Interesting. All right, I'll grab this. I'll copy it for the crosswalk. I'll also copy it. And let's work on this over here. Yeah, let's do it manually then. I'll start with this one because I can then copy and paste everywhere else. Okay, this is what we need. Copy it. Paste. Paste. And paste. Then we copy the whole thing. There you go. Okay, some people is getting the bus. Good. Let's add crossing for them, make their life a little bit easier and safer to get where they want to go. Can you get rid of one that's working and see if they frees up room for ones to work? One that's working. The problem is you can actually tell what's gonna happen because that's gonna use like all those unit paths. It's used for calculating car routes. Look at how many people here. Bus routes, truck routes, cargo routes, everything. Everything that creates a path in the game is actually utilized for that. We might need more casting here. Let's go for 45 maybe and see how that goes. So in doing buses like this, I'm trying to reduce the number of path units. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not, but yeah, I'll try. And maybe it's time to move some trees. Ooh, so many trees in there. Let's add over there. Just so we don't have that on top of the roads. Go. And over here. So don't get mad with me. Right, clear that up. And over here. And while all this happens, like I wait for the other things to happen in the city. And see some demand for residential now. Like the only thing that I'm really wishing for is that this is not an issue that actually breaks the game, and that's why all of this is happening. Because if it is, that would be really, really annoying. Roundabouts begging for some details. Yes, it is. We'll get there. I feel like I have so many things unfinished now because of these issues. I start and then I look at that and it's like, oh, we're still having problems with this and with that and that other thing. Let's see. Are the buses in here? They are arriving. Good. Which also tells me that it would be cool to have a bus depot in this area. And I'll get it maybe there. Actually, I will turn that around because I want this facing this road instead, not that one. So they can turn and not go into the highway. All right. Let's see. How are they doing here? This stop is crazy with people. So many people in there. I think we need even higher capacity in here. Feels like it. All vehicles that stop in here, they become full immediately, and then we have over 150 in seconds. Unless we wait like a little bit and this gets better, but doesn't feel like it. There's still a bunching, by the way, so we'll see. All right, I'll wait a little bit more before make a call in upgrading the bus in there. Still at the limit there. Okay, what else could we do to help them out? We don't have this metro in here. But we don't have a way for them get in there. Well, we don't have the train line. It goes from here. That's really all that we have. What about this line? Feels like I could create another line in here. Let's see. From there. Stop there.
DJ Tina all the way, playing your favorites all day. We're gonna get back to it in a second, but now it's time to take
Here.
another question from our listeners. And that's
Stop
you.
there as well.
Not specifically. Hi Tina. Do you
And I'll just go around,
That's a good question, but
or
I
maybe
don't think so. The human mind is too complicated for even its user to really control.
go back like this. So we go in the same
Someone else's?
kind of line
Would you have to do it while they're thinking all their thoughts? No, my
and
mind
stop
is
here.
way too complicated. They put stuff in the water to control your
Then we can take a look at how this is all looking like. This is line 11, 12 rather.
90s pop.
Starting to see some people, that's good. Let's see the other one. That is 11, yeah. Yeah, we need more capacity. So now I'm thinking that we could go with, maybe we use this Japanese one. It's quite cool actually. And I hope they're coming from here. What do you mean? Needs to be connected to lines. Hold on. There you go. We certainly have an issue there. Why are you not connected? Oh, everything can get through here except that. Yeah, which means that it should be able to as well. Okay, more tests are needed. I move it in here. There we go. So if I move this over here, apart from being on fire. By the way, do we have any? Yeah, we do have. All right. And hello. Are you gonna send some help? Hello? Send help. Yeah, that'll be burnt down very, very soon. Oh, there we go. We have a helicopter coming. Nice. All right. Okay, but this doesn't actually fix the problem. What if I put this here? Yo, same issue. All right. So didn't actually work. Yeah, the helicopter is putting down the fire in the air. Should not be laughing, but I think it's an omen, yeah. Oh, this end of episode has been quite difficult. Well, but the buses are going around at least. That is something. You at the limit. Nothing we can do about that. No, put that fire out. It's just like, how long it's gonna take for you to get that done? Oh no, like just one more time and that's it. You're done. I'll look at it and see if that's all we need. Please tell me you don't need anything else. Alright, yay! We have a toasty warehouse. Cool, let's take a look at our buses. These should be a little bit better. Yeah, that is just this line. Where is this? Oh, here. We just need some buses to come. That one. Come on. Any buses coming? I think this will be the one that will arrive here first. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think we should be fine. This will be... They're starting to spread out and we are getting a few in there. Let's look at the other line. Oh, awful. All right, we need... What do we need? More buses or more capacity? Feels like 45 might be more than enough, to be honest.
We're back, and we're about to take another question from our listeners.
Or one more bus in there might do the trick. Let's see.
Yes, I do. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's a whole circus down there.
Yeah, it's better now. Good. All right,
I mean more like a zoo.
that's working.
Sorry. Although, not the
Maybe more public transportation then.
I heard a lion down there. Either that or it was... No, I'm gonna say a lion. Thanks
I have
for
this. Let me look at this area. We don't have like a huge amount of people walking here. How's this going? Going really well. What about our metro line over here? This is doing incredibly well. Look at this. Look at this, we could actually have even more trains in here. Just looking, if this number goes down in here, that means that people are abandoning the station. And this is definitely not something we want to see. Because then that means that we might need more trains in there. But by the number of vehicles in here, I'll definitely get 2 more. 900 people waiting there. Let it burn so they start working. Yeah, I might do that. Let's just take a look at something else. Optimize outside connection. And big passenger vehicles. I might reduce these. Cargo trains also reduce that. Semi-traffic is disabled. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is just, this will need a restart of the game to take effect, but it's just stop the accumulation of people on the edge of the map, although you won't be able to see this. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I can actually see that. All right. They should be waiting here. You can see people walking there. What else? What about here? We don't have quite a lot of public transportation in this area. As you can see, not a lot of people walking here. Don't know if adding more public transportation will actually help us. Yeah, quite empty apart from one stop in there. Plenty of cargo coming and going. That is good. Let me see the status of this as well. All right, this is working as it should, as far as I know. Working. Yeah, that's, I'm just, I don't know, I'm kind of worried about this. What if? I didn't want to put anything in here. Let me finish the park. I think this is, at least is a win for us, finishing the park. Demand for commercial is back, finally, so we got that sorted. I can also see that they're struggling in here. There you go. Potentially why the bus was having issues there. All right, they're moving. Okay, let me focus. Let's focus on what we need to do. Let's get some of these trees over here. Central area will have a little bit more trees. Just one more tree, as you know. And that'll be a little bit dense. That might be enough. Move some things around to open the space up. It's all right. And over there is all good as well. And then we do some manual decoration in here. What types of trees will we use? Trees would be like the right call in there, but I want to use something slightly different in here. I think I'll use this one. And try that again. No. Yeah, all right. Yeah. And well, why not over here as well? And if that's the case, I say we need to do over there. And then looking at this, we definitely need to do over here. All right. Add something on the street level in there. Nice, nice. Now, with that done, I wonder if some... Yeah, we do have some trees over there. So actually pick some of those. And do some things like this. Just get them spread out in some of these areas.
90s pop.
Say cheese, it's cheese. We get big bite burgers and fries.
Maybe one there.
In addition to our regular menu, try our all-you-can-eat signature sides
One of
like our
these
Cinnamon
in
Bowl,
here.
cheese, served steamy and bubbling. It's the bottomless chubbler, or our New Orleans-inspired pork sandwich, the Pig Cheesy.
One more.
Your flagship, the
One the
spicy
palms now.
jalapeno cheese blucher. So hurry in and get them while they last. After all, why take a little bite when you can take a big bite?
And I think that might be enough, to be honest. What I could also do is grab one of those. I'll do this. Just finding a way for them to walk in this area. There you go. If they are walking on the key, they can walk back there. That's the idea. Alright, how does this look? It's a very simple park. We need more trees over there, by the way. But it does look quite nice, in my opinion.
Talking beat bustin' wicked jankin' urban poets get together to bust a few lines, and we see who knows how to syncopate boom. Keep it right here.
Is I'll be very selective with where I put those trees. I actually want to move that a little bit. And actually, I think over here, we could do something like that. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. So let me do this and we duplicate that. Just want to add something around it. Give some sense of limits in there. I don't think I want to do for those in here, just for that one. And I think that works quite nice. Let's take a look at it. Ooh, that looks pretty cool actually. Oh, love this. Pretty simple, but it looks pretty cool. And when we actually finish this area, it will look awesome. By the way, what's happening here? Why is everyone in here? Right, let me just keep a quick eye on these to make sure that they are actually spreading it out. we have kind of 5 buses in here. So yeah, now I have 4. I think they are unbunching. It's just being annoying and taking a long time to do that. Go, another one goes. Probably there is one arriving soon-ish in here. All right, 2. Okay, so they are unbunching. That's all right. What about the other line in here? How is that going? Quite a lot of people in there. All right, how about this one? It's good to see that there's more and more people using this. That's exactly why I've added it in here. But what concerns me is that it still doesn't seem to be enough. I could add one extra. Let's go with 10 buses in here. There we go. I think that will help us out. Especially when a new train arrives, there's a lot of people that goes in there. I think this would be very good. It says 74, but it gets 75. No wonder. Alright, still having trouble in there. I wonder, how is our access in here?
Got some jams coming up in a minute, but first we're gonna check in with our listeners. Yo, Tina, do you think there's
By the way, I want to replace these roads, and that might be
met one and not even know it?
the last thing we do here.
It would explain a lot of things about my dogs and my brother. Maybe they're not from another planet, but they are not
I think this is an industrial area. We don't
further apart.
actually use cycleways in here.
Back to it.
So I am changing that. And that messed it up again. Great. Let's redo the speed limits. And make sure that everyone is happy. Okay, this is definitely not 40, that's 80. And 100 over there. All right, anywhere else that they might be annoyingly stuck? Oh, look at this. Yay, it worked. All right, they're going out now. Still kind of struggling a little bit, but yeah, at least a few trucks are going out now. All right, and now it's getting extremely busy as well. What I might do, I move this to that corner instead, just so we spread this out a little bit. Now 20 out of 20 is out. Right, they're going. And it seems like we reduce a little bit the number. Well, we are at the limit again. How did I fix it? I replaced the roads. So using this road type, because I think it is industrial and it made sense to use that type of the road instead. But it's still that weird speed thing is happening, but I don't know why or how I could fix that. As you can see in here, they're just coming in here and saying, yeah, please go at 40. And away they go. All right, and seems like we have the same issue over here. And it's struggling again to connect. I really don't understand why this. Come on, help me. There you go. Yeah, away you go. All right, if you're working there, I'll leave you there. Some reason some of these roads are just not happy enough. It seems like this is more stable now. Hopefully that fixed the delivery of goods in here as well. Ooh. What a day. Today was quite a challenge. I don't feel like we haven't done much other than trying to fix things. Oh, we did the parking here. This is the win of the day, and changed quite all the color of the river in here. This area is looking pretty cool. Actually, I'm quite happy with this corner. But yeah, we'll have to see if we can fix that, like, and stop having those issues. I can't every time I add a new road have the same issue. That is not really fun. So I'll keep an eye, see if I find any more issues like that. Things like all the buses and cars are just flying through all these areas. So that tells me there isn't a problem in there. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on this, and hard work, but you got there. Yeah, let's hope it stays there. But for today, that'll be all. We've been just over 2 hours today. So let me know if you have questions. I live stream every Saturday at 8 p.m. on Australian Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for the follow, Tom. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much. But if you have any suggestions, ideas, please keep sending them. Send them the message on the message section, or go into the Discord server and let me know what you want to do or what you want to see. You're more than welcome. And every Wednesday we do have the Let's Play on the Damascus City, which is the other city that we are building. And every well, for me it's Tuesday midnight, but for you it's probably Wednesday if you're not in Australia. Not Wednesday, Monday. We are having the Dev Diary, where I do a deep dive on the Dev Diary that's released at that time. And every week until the launch of the game, I'll be doing that. So feel free to take a look and let me know your ideas and comments as well. For now, I just want to thank you all for joining today. Everyone that sent a message, that watched, that sent gifts, that liked the stream. Thank you very much. And thank you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend as well. Aleppo, you're back, but I'm going. Anything interesting? Well, I think we fixed the issue we are having with the warehouse. So one less thing to worry about. And shame on me, I stopped watching after an hour. That's all right, Relas. Thank you very much for joining, for all the suggestions. I think that turned out awesome. Just looking at it again, that little corner in here, it's really proud on what we've achieved in there. And it looks good. Like, it does look really, really good. But thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
This is 90s Pop. Keep it right here.
The Brontosaurus. For millennia, these gentle and graceful giants roamed the earth, grazing off the lush vegetation of the time. Their mere existence transformed the landscape and made a lasting impact on our world. It's that legacy that Dino Oil is proud to continue by using their eons-old dead bone goop to fuel your 5-door wagon, making it the oldest form of recycling there is.